I don't know if you guys have seen on Twitter, somebody tweeted something. Now, I know a lot about Dragon Age Inquisition, and people know I know a lot about Dragon Age Inquisition. So when somebody tweeted this, hold on, let me scroll down. Somebody tweeted this, like, hey gang, why is there a portrait of Varric next to a singular sock in the secluded corner in Fenrirel's tower? Somebody, my good friend Kala actually retweeted and said, I've never seen this before, but why is Varric's author photo next to a sock in Fenrirel's tower in the Trespasser DLC? Now, a lot of people tagged me in this because you guys know I know my shit. And somebody in Discord actually tagged me and said, hey, Eddie, can you confirm that this is true? Have you seen this before? Because people know I know my shit. Now, I would love to talk about it because I have shown this little Easter egg on my stream before, but obviously, like, people haven't seen it, people haven't come to my streams. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, you should absolutely come to my streams because I love stuff like this. It is true, and like I say, I have talked about it on my stream before, but I would love to talk to you about this again. So what I have done is I have gone into one of my previous games with one of my previous Inquisitors, and I have reloaded the Trespasser DLC. And we're going to talk about this picture right here in the sock and my theory. There is actually another instance where you find this in the game in Skyhold. And after I show you it in the DLC, I'll take you back into my current game and I'll show you where you can find it in Skyhold. But if we swap over to the game right now, this is Kevin. I haven't played Kevin in a long time. But as you can see, I've completed the game with Kevin, and now we're back in the Trespasser DLC in the first area where you are like surrounded, like you're in this kind of like wilderness with the towers. So over there, let me just give you some scope. Over there is the one that Solus kind of like blows up with his brain. We're on the one with the archers, and there's a door here that when you open it up, it takes you down into the basement, and the basement has the tree, you know, like where the anchor upgrades, just so you know whereabouts in this location to look. So down here is the upside down tree, and when you take the Hala statue, I think it's a Hala statue, when you take this Hala statue, your anchor upgrades. So this is the location that we're in. Now, if you come all the way back out, the little picture of Varric and the sock is on the side of the mountain now. On the side of the tower, sorry. Let me show you exactly where. I think it's on this one. If not, we can go back. I'm pretty sure it's this one though. Is it this one? Like down here? Yep, it's right there. I fucking love that I have a save point right here. Incidentally, there's also loot here. So like if you're very careful and you drop down, like right here, then you'll be able to pick up this loot. There's gold here. As you can see, I've already picked it up. But then if you jump over here to the side, that's where the book and the sock is. Kevin! There we go. So I'm going to zoom in as far as I can, but there he is. There's the picture of Varric and the sock. Now, I am pretty sure. Now, I just want to be very, very clear before I tell you all of my theories about this. This is speculation. This is just what I think. This is not confirmation. I'm not telling you exactly what it is. Only the devs know why this is here. However, I am pretty sure, based on the book and the sock that you find in Skyhold, I'm pretty sure that this is one of Varric's smut novels. Because look, if you look down, it's a book. Like, I don't know if you can see the angle. It's a book. And the spine is on this side. And unless you're Japanese, where the books open from left to right, the books normally open from right to left. So theoretically, the spine is on the wrong side. So this is the back of the book. The cover of the book is face down. If I can spin it round just a little bit, let me see if I can get it round here. So yeah, look, it's fucking Hard in Hightown. That's the cover of Hard in Hightown. There's the spine. I've seen the spine before. I can't remember if the do you remember the scene with Cassandra where she gets the book? Doesn't it have a similar spine to that? Or am I just all over the place right now? Yeah, it's fucking it's Sword and it's not even Hard in Hightown. It's Sword and Shields. It's Sword and Shields. It's Sword and Shields. Hold on. Here he is. It's Sword and Shields. It's literally Varric's smutty romance novel about Aveline. That's what it fucking is. There's the picture of him on the back. There's his author picture on the back. There's the spine. Right here. It's the same book. There it is. It's a copy of Sword and Shields. It is smut. Now, what happens to a sock when smut is present? Why do you think there would be a singular sock next to a smut book? Now, it is a red sock. It could be a red Jenny taking the piss, or it could just straight up be a lonely egg traveling around Thedas with a sticky that sock is going to be rock solid. That sock is going to be starched to fuck. That sock could probably cut through butter, just like Sword and Shields. Now, I'm not saying it's Solus's. I'm not saying that it belongs to Solus. I'm not saying that that's what it is. It's going to be able to stand up on its own. It's going to be able to talk to you. But there's another instance where this sock and smut boot appear. Now, I can't remember if the other one is Hard in Hightown or if it's Sword and Shields again. Let me show you where it is in Skyhold. So I can confirm that the book is there. It's definitely a copy of Sword and Shields by Varric. And the sock is there because smut comes with a sock. Now, if I go back to my current Inquisitor, the one in Skyhold you can visit anytime. It's always there. So as soon as you get to Skyhold and Skyhold opens up and stuff, I'm pretty sure the sock and the book is still there. I'm very intrigued to see if the one in Skyhold is also Sword and Shields or if it's Hard in Hightown and I've got them mixed up. I keep forgetting that Varric has more than one smut book. I keep forgetting that it's not just Hard in Hightown. The thing is about Solus reading Varric's smut is that it is confirmed through character dialogue that Solus reads Varric's books. And later on, when you're in the Shattered Library during the Trespasser DLC, in one of the areas of the Shattered Library, is it the Shattered Library? When you're in the big library with the big golden owls, there's a random copy of Varric's book. There's a random chapter of Hard in Hightown in that ancient elven library that I know Solus has fucking put there, because how else would it get there? Who else would put it there other than Solus? During party banter, Solus talks about Varric's books and that he reads them. So I know that Solus reads Varric's books, but does he read them with a sock? That's the question. His books were super popular in Orlais. You find chapters of them all around the maps in Thedas. But this is an ancient elven. This is an ancient elven place in the crossroads. So unless the Kunari put them... Solus. Unless the Kunari that you're chasing down put it there, who else would have put it there? Dorian does read them. I love that Dorian reads them. So if we go into... So like this is Josephine's room. But if we don't go into Josephine's room and go downstairs towards the kitchen and the vault, there's a little room where you store all the bottles. You know the bottles that you collect around Thedas? They're called bottles of Thedas. Well, they all go in this room over here. So like if you go in here, this is where all of the bottles that you collect around Thedas go. They're all just like scattered around. But right here is another copy of one of Varric's books with a sock. Right here. It's not Hardened Hightown, it's another volume of Swords and Shields. Oh, that would make sense too. A lot of people didn't know that these exist. I'm pretty sure that they're just put there by the devs as like a funny little Easter egg for you guys to find, and it's just like a little bit of an in-joke. But it could be Sarah taking the piss because Red Sock makes me think Red Jenny. But with it just being in Trespasser as well, being in Trespasser in the areas where we're following Solus, and Solus reads Varric's books, and this doesn't seem like something Dorian would do. It is suspicious. That's all I'm saying. But yes, there you go. So I can confirm. Thank you guys to everybody who tagged me in the tweet and who tagged me in my Discord. Thank you to everybody who wanted me to confirm that these books exist and what they are. The one in the tower in the DLC is a copy of Sword and Shields with a red sock. Now, again, I'm not saying that that's what the sock is used for, but Hardened Hightown and Sword and Shields are both smut books, and usually if a sock accompanies smut, it's there for one reason and one reason only. And I'm not saying it's Solus's, but I also can't deny that it's Solus's. So somebody did say that maybe it's like Cole leaving smut around Skyhold for people, but I don't want to think about Cole and socks and smut. Even if he's leaving it for people, I don't want to know about my brain melts.
Later.
The best scene in the whole game.
Good book.
Ah, I don't know what you're talking about.
So the other theory that it could be about the book in Skyhold is that it's just Cassandra's, because she's the one that reads it. But then why is there a sock there? Unless the sock is like her bookmark. But that copy of the book that she has in her hands right there, that is the copy of the book that is in Skyhold that I showed you guys before. So the sock could just be her bookmark, and that's her copy of the book, but it doesn't explain the one in the Elven Tower, because Cassandra's never been there before. So is that Solus's copy? Does everybody in Skyhold just use red socks as bookmarks?
It's a book.
I can see that.
It's one of Varric's tales.
Can confirm.
Swords and Shields, the latest chapter.
It is Swords and Shields. So the copy, the book that's in Skyhold is the latest copy of Swords and Shields. We'll have to look at the book that she gets off of Varric. I think that's the latest one, the one that he writes. Which means, how did that end up in the Elven ruins? That's Cassandra's book. Hold on, let's get to the next scene. We've got to deep dive on that sock, you're right. Right, to Varric! This is very important stuff. I want to see if the book that Varric writes specifically for Cassandra is the one that ends up in the Elven Temple. This is important shit.
A peace offering. The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
It is. It's the one, that's the book that's in the Elven Ruins. Which means the copy of Swords and... This is... Like, Varric just wrote this for Cassandra. There is one copy in existence. It hasn't gone to print. I mean, it's obviously gone to print because he's got a copy of it there. But he's just made it for her. So then, who takes it and then leaves it in the Elven Ruins? Cassandra's never been to those ruins before. It must be someone who has a connection to Cassandra, who has access to the book, and then who goes to the ruin is fucking Solas. He must have taken it as like a memento or something, or because he reads Varric's books and needed the next chapter, because I bet you anything he's absolutely fucking into it. Maybe in the 2 years he did publish it. Ah, that's true. It has been 2 years between Trespasser and Dragon Age Inquisition. Maybe he did publish it and it's just gotten around. Ah, but I like the idea. Yeah, I like the idea that Solas needed to finish the book. He needed to finish the series. Wow, I love that though. Anyway, yeah, if there's anything else you guys want me to like look at or talk about or debunk in Dragon Age Inquisition, tag me in things. I fucking love that. It's my favorite thing in the world to do. I didn't know people didn't know about this, so I'm really excited that people are bringing it up because I love little Easter eggs like this. I would absolutely love the devs to talk about stuff like this, because this is the kind of stuff that keeps me coming back to the games. I absolutely love it. So let me know in the comments what you guys think this is here for and who you think it belongs to. I hope you enjoyed that little video, and I hope you enjoyed me just being an absolute fanboy about Dragon Age. I absolutely love stuff like this. There's a link to the Discord in the comment section below, in the description box below. Follow me on all of my socials. At me on Twitter if you've got things like this that you want me to double check and look at and make videos about. At me at things. I would love to do it. This is my favorite franchise in the world, and I would love to absolutely talk to you more about Dragon Age. Like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you next time, YouTube. Bye.